Good morning. Finally made it to the park. It took me a little while to get myself from the Airbnb all the way to the park. So we are having a DCA day today. I'm actually planning on doing more of a Pixar focused day. Obviously it's Pixar Fest right now in Disneyland Resort, and both parks actually are offering some pretty interesting and fun Pixar related activities. Lots of rides that are Pixar themed, and then there's some specialty snacks, and certainly really looking forward to meeting some of the newer characters that are available for their meets and greets over in Disneyland. So that's going to happen a little bit later. I also have the parade dessert party looking forward to doing. So definitely going to be a fun-filled Pixar themed day, and so I'm going to take you along day 2 of my little solo trip here in Disneyland, and let's go. Thank you. So it looks like that is the early guest entry line on this side, and everybody else is going to be held over here by the entrance of San Francisco, as well as Avengers Campus. You know what? I think I want to start out my day in Cars Land. So we're going to check out Radiator Springs Racers, and then followed by Luigi's Rockland Rollick and Roaster. My gosh, I may have come close this time. I can never say the name of that ride. And then we also have Mater's Jamboree. So yeah, we're going to do some Pixar themed rides, and we'll start in Cars Land. What better way to kick off my Pixar themed day? All right, let's check out some of these specialty eats. So we have Hanger Management, I love that. Gusto's to Go, Elemental Table, which I think is just right around the corner. They have Pasta Rosso's Pasta, I think that's focused on Luca, Soul, and 4-Town favorites. Great. And then, yeah, later this afternoon, I have the Better Together at Pixar POW celebration, which I have the dessert party for. And there's also this fun Club Pixar. I think there's some fun activities and, you know, games like cornhole and tic-tac-toe, some photo opportunities, as well as themed food. I think some of the restaurants are going to be down there as well. And throughout Disneyland Resort, you're going to have to meet some fun characters. I can't wait. Yeah, it looks like they're kind of like spread all around. Take a little map and check out some of these signature snacks that they're recommending that we're, you know, take part in. And yeah, everything looks really good. All right, we're just gonna wait for the theme park to officially open, and then probably head on Cars Land. And rope drop is done. Yay. Awesome. All right. Well, it looks like Radiator Springs Racers is going to have a delayed opening, but I don't think we're going to head on over that anyway, because right now, if you don't have early resort entry, that is pretty much hosed, regardless. Probably be like 40 minutes by this point, regardless. So anyway, they're not open. That's okay. I think a lot of people are going over to Mission Breakout. Some folks are probably going to head on over to Spider-Man Web Slingers. And so, you know, in the morning, generally folks tend to gravitate towards Radiator Springs if it's open. I don't recommend rope dropping it, just because, again, if you don't have early resort entry, by the time you get there, it's probably already like a 45 to 50 minute wait. And that wait does not go down throughout the day until it's pretty late in the evening. However, if you're a single rider, that is probably your better option. So we're actually going to try to do Mater's Jamboree. I think this might be a fun one to get to. All right, that's what we're going to do. And then after that, probably going to do Luigi's if they're open as well. Yeah, just going to try to get some of these cute little rides out of the way, and stand by we go. Good morning. Yeah, this is essentially like literally a walk-on at this point. Yeah, like I said, before I got interrupted by the cast members, wall of Radiator Springs not open, at least a couple hours today. But yeah, these things do happen. So if you're in doubt, just check your My Disney Experience app and they will let you know. There's literally nobody here. And that's what we're gonna do first thing in the morning, is Mater's Jamboree. Woo!
Carburetor down.
Right.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet,
safety's
and
first.
legs inside them
Got
trailers. Don't forget to keep it. Por favor,
ready to do this. This one actually has a pretty violent swing, so yeah, if you're prone to motion sickness, this one might not necessarily be the right for you, but I love it. I love it so much.
Let's put it in gear. Hey, big bulldozer. Hey, big bulldozer. You can't get me. No, you can't get me. Hey, big bulldozer.
Yeah, that was a really cute ride. If you've ridden Alien Flying Saucer or Alien Pizza Saucer or whatever that is over in Hollywood Studios, same ride mechanism. Kind of, it's sort of like the predecessor before the trackless vehicles. Yeah. Oh, Lightning McQueen is over there. We might have to take a picture with him. All right, I think we're gonna head on over to Casa de la Tires and check out Luigi's Rollickin' Roaster. Yep, it looks like Radiator Springs is still down. That's okay. We are gonna get some of the little rides out of the way, and then maybe we'll head on over to credit coasters next, potentially. But yeah, this is like literally zero wait. Yeah, 5-minute wait. It's a walk on. But the queue is super cute though. They got all sorts of fun tires, fettuccine. That's always a crowd pleaser. And then if you take some time to check out all the artwork and everything, there's some fun little Easter eggs and Tokyo Drift. Oh, okay. Lightyear, safety treads, showstopper. Yeah, this queue is super cute. We got a card jack, I guess. So yeah, here I guess you are in Luigi's Tire Shop. Typically, if the lines are long and you get a chance to peruse through some of those little posters and little tchotchkes up there, there's some really interesting and fun Easter eggs. But we are we don't have a queue. We've got a walk on, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that and check out the. I've actually never noticed the little road sign, but there it is. All right, we're not gonna fight the younglings, so we're gonna head on back over there to check out the vehicle. Let's see. Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Or oh, nope, never mind. Nope. The youngling picked my vehicle, which is totally fine, and we're gonna come on over here.
And now my cousin sing a song you never forget.
All right, we got a cha-cha going on. And we're done. We got the Cones Hotel back there in Cars Land. Just want to sit down and talk to you all about the plan of the day. So it's 20 minutes after park opening, and we've already gotten Luigi's out of the way. We got Mater's out of the way as well. Let me do a quick little time check to see where we are in terms of the attractions. Let's see. Obviously, we know that Radiator Springs is already delayed opening, but everything else looks like it's pretty good. One is 30 minutes of Guardians of Galaxy Mission Breakout. Seems like the longest wait at the moment. But let's see. And yeah, Web Slinger is about 25 minutes. So yeah, I mean, if you're here, honestly, between 8 and 10, you can really knock out a lot of rides here. And we're not really, rope droppers here in California. It's very, very different from Disney World. So let's see if Incredicoaster is, Incredicoaster is open, but they don't have a wait time estimated. So maybe we will head on over there. And then all of these little food booths, I don't think they open until 10:45, so we have a little bit of ways to go. But some of the characters are starting to come out around 9 a.m., so that's I kind of want to prioritize meeting some of the rare characters anyways, but So Mr. and Mrs. Incredible are supposed to be out around 9, and then a bunch of the characters are going to be out in Disneyland starting at 11:45. Right now, park hopping is still a thing here in Disneyland, even though it's super simple, super easy. Park hopping still is not open, unlike Disney World at the moment. So park hopping still starts around 11. So before, you know, if you're committed to a park, you're pretty much committed to a good chunk of the morning anyways. So maybe what we're gonna do is check out Incredicoasters and check out the Pixar Pier area to see about the other rides, like I kind of, you know, like Jesse's little carousel, critter carousel, and then there's also the emotional roller coaster, emotional whirlwind, sorry, with an Inside Out, and you know, with a new movie coming out, that might actually be pretty popular just based on what's going on right now. But looks like there's a bunch of really good food that I really want to try out. So the Elemental Table is just right around here. That's the they've got a plant-based chicken. They have a coalnut whoopie cookie pie. If you've seen the movie, you know what the coalnut looks like when they're kind of jam the log together. I'm actually really interested in the hanger management. They focus on mac and cheese. So there is a joyful yellow comforting mac and cheese, probably super cheesy, and the other one is the angry red hot mac and cheese. Disney doesn't do spicy very well, so don't think it's going to be super hot. But you can get a half and half, a halvesy for mood swings. I guess half happy, half angry, I don't know. So you get, you know, best of both worlds. And then the one thing that I'm really interested in that is right by the entrance over there is actually Gusteau's to go. There's a ratatouille pizzetta. It's kind of like a little flatbread with some cheese and like eggplant and stuff on top. So it's like a reconstructed ratatouille. And then their cute little Gusteau macaron. It's got, you know, it's a macaron with Gusteau's picture on it. So that's kind of cool. And so Four Town is also around here as well. They've got a red panda bao. I'm not sure if it's sweet or savory inside, so that one I'm pretty interested in trying out. So I think we're just going to be snacking throughout the day. Like I mentioned, we have the little dessert party later. I think the parade party is very similar to World of Color 1. I'll link in the description down below. It's very desserty. So like you think muffins, cupcakes, and stuff like that. And usually they'll just sprinkle some grapes and hunks of cheese on there as your more savory option, I suppose. All right, so yeah, let's see about heading over to Incredicoasters, right that, and then if the wait times are low for the little rides by Pixar Pier, I'm gonna catch that up as well, and then maybe we'll do some of the characters here before heading over to Disneyland when park hopping starts. Yeah, the Pixar Pier area is still pretty chill right now, so. And then here's one of my favorite restaurants, the Lamplight Lounge, which I don't think we're gonna do that today, just because we're gonna try out some of the snacks for the festival booths and little kiosks, so maybe we're just gonna be snacking throughout the day. And then yeah, be ready for the sugar overload later this evening. But yeah, Pixar Pier is still fairly chill. There should be some characters over here as well. Yeah, I mean, looks like there is no single rider just yet, because usually that's kind of like out front in that area. But yeah, 20 minutes, that's pretty typical. So I think a lot of folks are over in Avengers Campus right now. But we are gonna try something different. We're gonna go do the Pixar Bell around. Toy Story Midway Mania, that one is fun as well. What I appreciate about this particular version is that Mr. Potato Head is right on outside. Oh, there goes the Incredicoaster. So you don't have to wait in a queue to see him. Let's go say hi to Mr. Potato Head. He's frozen. Okay. Yeah, that one's about a 30-minute wait time. Yeah, I mean, looking at the line, that's probably about right. But I think we're gonna try to maximize our time here in DCA. So we're gonna go for the shortest wait line. And right now, it looks like people are not ready to have a nightmare-induced motion sickness issue right now. So that is, wow, that is super low. All right, we're walking on. And then a little bit later, I think there's gonna be some characters that's gonna be over here by the Pixar Promenade. So, yeah, why not? We're gonna go with the swinging side. This one looks like there's like literally nobody. I don't think people are ready for this just yet, this early in the morning. But we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna brave the swinging side. Ready?
Come on in.
Thank you.
Watch the step.
Thank you, Antonio.
Come on in.
Woo!
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Absolutely love getting my own cart. This is great. I mean, nobody's on the swinging side. Yeah, probably a little bit too early in the morning, but we're gonna do it. I love this ride so much. And weirdly enough, I think the non-swinging side, because it's on the outside of the Ferris wheel, it's actually higher up, which is, to a certain extent, if you're afraid of heights, that one might be even more scary, because this one you're more focusing on the swinging action, less so than being static and kind of like sitting on top of the Ferris wheel, just looking down. But this one, yeah, I guess they're here we go. Oh my gosh! They're equally as bad. So it just pick your poison. Oh, well, it is. We're swinging. All right, I survived the swinging side of the fun wheel crazy nightmare pal around. So I'm actually gonna try to ride the emotional whirlwind. So we got joy and sadness and my favorite. She really is my favorite. I love Envy. I don't know who that is. Nervousness? No idea. Anyways, that was a really cute ride. So far, every single ride that I've been on, granted, they're not your e-ticket attractions like Web Slingers and Mission Breakout, and certainly not Radiator Springs, because I don't think they're open yet, which is kind of insane. We were able to knock out like 4 or 5 rides in pretty much walking on. So I think we're gonna try to do, let's see, on the way to Incredicoaster, I think Jesse's Critter Carousel is on the way. I'm probably gonna skip Toy Story today, just because I'm not really good at that one. Like I hardly get up. You know, I think the highest score I've ever gotten is probably like a rabbit or something. I don't know. I know people who are like the top scorers in North America, which is pretty insane. But yeah, that one, generally speaking, you know, when Mike and I are together, we like to do that one because we can work together. But since I'm doing a solo trip today, I think I'll just reserve that for the next time when he's here. Oh, Sully is here, yay! He is super huggable. Yeah, his line is pretty long right now, so I don't think we're gonna wait for him. But last time when I was here, I did get to hug him, and he's so huggable. You pretty much get smothered by all that blue fur, but he's wonderful. All right, yeah, I think I'm right. I'm probably gonna skip on over the Toy Story Mania, just because, like I said, I'm really not that great at it, and also the line is starting to get pretty long. This one, I think the ride time pretty much stays pretty constant, hovering around, you know, 30 to 45 minutes. So, and you know, you got Mr. Potato Head that's outside, so you don't even have to really wait to meet him. But we do have Woody over here. I don't think I've met Woody before, so if the cast member hasn't cut off the line, maybe we're gonna have to meet Woody real quick. Hi, Jesse. That's also a 5-minute wait, basically a no wait. So yeah, we're gonna do this one. We just met Woody. He's delightful. He's keeping the park nice and safe, and we're gonna check out Jesse's Critter Carousel now. I think I'm gonna go with the skunk. I think she's being very polite. She's not, you know, facing everybody with her tail. So we are on the skunk, the only one that's facing backwards, which again, I think that's a really cute touch. All the skunks are facing backwards because they don't want to have the tail facing everybody heading in this direction. You know, for good reasons. So here we go. We are on Jesse's Garter Carousel, just knocking out these rides one after another. So far, we've been unstoppable. We're heading to Incredicoasters. I hope, whoa, did I see 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Oh my gosh, that is awesome. All right, let's do this. You know, I'm just having a swirly, spinny morning. Just trying to get all the motion sickness inducing ones out of the way. So, all right, 10 minutes? Let's do that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we are moving. This is great. Yeah, like I said, between park opening and then around 11 o'clock when park hopping starts, you really can get a lot of stuff out of the way and done. So we're ready. We don't even need to use a single rider, but I think it is open now. So we are not stopping yet. That's amazing. Just finished Incredicoaster. That was on and off in 15 minutes. It was great. I just think everybody's over there in Disneyland for whatever reason, but this morning has just been walk-on after another walk-on. But guess what? It's actually Anger. I have never met Anger. This is super cute. He's so great. And it would be very appropriate because he's right by his little hamburger stand. So that makes total sense, doesn't it? Oh, my hair is doing something funky. But there was another pizza truck in the little the final screen with Jack and Etna. So because the Pixar Fest, I think they placed 50 or so like little hidden pizza trucks from the Pizza Planet. That they're kind of sprinkled about. I found one yesterday in Small World, right by Jesse and Woody. But this morning I was like, oh my gosh, it's a pizza truck. So that's really cool. Yeah, I got my own card. It was great. So we can't wait. I am so looking forward to meet Anger. I think he and I have a lot of stuff in common. The sun's come out. I mean, in the morning, not only does it have low wait times, it tends to be a lot cooler, especially in the summertime. So I highly recommend rope dropping because you can get a lot done. All right, I just met Anger. He's awesome. I thought it was going to be Mike Wazowski, but it wasn't. But I am happy all the same. So now, I think all the booths are supposed to be opening around 10:30. We still got about, I don't know, about 45 minutes to go, so I'm probably going to head on over to the Hollywoodland area to see if we can ride Monsters Inc. And then check out Mr. and Mrs. Incredibles. I think they might be in their more classic outfits, because you know how in the Incredibles they have their red super suits, but because this is Pixar Fest, they are doing something a little bit special. So they are in their Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl outfits. I don't know. We'll have to see if I get to meet them. We'll find out if they're in their special outfit or not. If they are, that would be great. If not, they're fun to meet as well. So, all right, we're doing very well here. Toy Story just got up to 45 minutes. Like I said, that one, it doesn't really let off very easily during the day, but I think during fireworks and during sort of like World of Color and the right time may deflate a little bit, but that one, the right time is generally staying pretty constant. Oh, there she is. There's Mrs. Incredible in her Elastigirl suit. Oh, that's awesome. All right, the line might be closing, but so we'll have to kind of wait for her to return, but there she is. That's awesome. All right, I think we're just waiting for Mr. Incredible to come by. Jack was giving both the Incredibles some issues. So I was waiting in line for Mr. Incredibles for his time slot, but Jack was giving him so much trouble that he had to deal with him. So I ended up meeting Mrs. Incredible in her Elastigirl outfit. She's awesome. But yeah, hopefully everything is okay with Jack. But while I was waiting, Mike and Sully to the rescue. It went from 5 to 10 minutes to down. So anyway, so we are pivoting, and sometimes these things happen. So, you know, I think Radiator Springs at this point is still down. But we are getting the, this is the mood swing. I think we have the hot side. and the mellow side. This is joy, this is anger. Just got it from the hanger management. Can't wait. It's kind of like hot Cheetos and mac and cheese, I think. All right, well, this is this healthy first thing to eat for the day. Mac and cheese is pretty good, actually. It's super creamy. The macaroni still has some integrity to it. I don't like my mac and cheese super soggy, so this one's good. Try the hot side. I think it is like hot Cheetos. It has a little bit of spice to it, but not super crazy. But let's give this. Ooh. Now I feel a little bit. Wow. Now I feel a little bit of the heat in the back of my throat. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. This one does have a little bit of heat to it. Wow. Usually Disney in general doesn't really do heat, but wow, okay. Well, if you're not into spicy food, hot food, this one might not be for you because it's up there. I can see the chili flakes, so ooh, I actually really enjoy it. The flavor is pretty intense, but kind of like it. They're removing the barrier. I think we're in luck. Let's do this. Let's do Mike and Sully's Monster Rescue. Sometimes you just have to be patient, and usually when a ride opens right after a little bit of a temporary downturn, the wait time tends to be super low. So we are probably going to be walking on another attraction yet again. So far so good. We're doing good. This attraction used to be something else. I want to say it was the limo. It's like the Hollywood limo ride or whatever. So they put a skin over it. Now it's Monsters Inc. But there used to be one of the yellow guys. Actually, they put a wrap over the Jackie Chan character in there. So, anyways, so Jackie Chan technically is still part of this ride, but he's just not, him. He's one of those. Fighter, or whatever they're called. I haven't seen that movie in a while, so let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I mean, there's still some remnants of the old ride. Well, yeah, kind of cute ride. So let's do this. And the queue is super cute here too. It is kind of like a transportation bus depot. That's kind of what this one is kind of themed after. Got some telephone. I don't know, like kids nowadays probably don't even know what that is. Like, why are there telephones? What's going on? I've forgotten how fun that ride is. Oh my gosh. The animatronics and everything, all the sets, super cute. Okay, well, glad that I waited. So let's see if, Elastigirl's still there, so maybe Mr. Incredible is still taking care of Jack somewhere. Oh wow, so I just got the Gustave to go Ratatouille Pizzetta. I mean, the brochure doesn't do it justice. It literally has this big hunk of cheese. That is insane. Yeah, this will be, I was fully expecting to eat something else, but after this, I probably won't need it. So yeah, it's kind of like a reconstructed ratatouille. We got some cucumber slices, zucchini, and eggplant, and then there's this big hunk of cheese. Holy moly! All right, look at this. This is like that's cheese. All right, well we're gonna tackle it, I guess. Wow, that is like. But the little pizzetta itself is actually quite good. It's like marinara sauce over vegetables, over like it's more like a pita. It's more like a naan or pita bread. So, okay. I think I'm ready to head on over to, Radiator Springs Racers is still not open. My gosh. So, don't know if that's gonna come back up later. I think we're gonna head on over to Disneyland. So let's check out the situation over there. Buzz Lightyear is still 10 minutes. But you know me, I just get angry with that. I saw anger, so that's I turn into that color when I don't do really well because I'm terrible at it. All right, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head on over to Disneyland, and then check out some of the characters over there, and then come on back. Luckily, most of the Pixar characters are all concentrated by the Fantasyland Theater entrance. So we'll give it a go and show you what that looks like. All right, we are in Disneyland by the Fantasyland Theater, and yes, we have some characters from 11:30 to 5:30. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's check this out. I don't know what the setup is gonna be, so we will find out what's going on over here. Yeah, this used to be where the Lion King show used to be, but now it's kind of turned into like the little Pixar area. Well, so there is like, I guess there's like little theater. It's showing like Pixar movies. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, so they have like little staging areas ready to go. So it looks like there's somebody over there that's probably from that one that's got the magical elf. And we have a bunch of other things going on. This is really neat. Wow, and then we have the Monsters Inc. door. Cool. All right, well, maybe we'll walk through it, and that's Kitty's door. It's probably where Doug is meeting and Russell. And then they've got a whole like dance party up there. And we have Radiator Springs, racers. The ride's not open, but certainly the character meet and greets might be open. And they even have the little unicorn van. That is so cool. All right. Yeah, wow, they're working really hard on stage over there. So, yeah, it looks like this whole area is going to be open until 5:30. I just met Alberta, but very fast. It looks like the characters will kind of rotate throughout the day, and I've only met 3 characters. Doug and Russell are over there together, and then Alberto is the only one that's up there, and then I think he quickly left. So we'll see. We'll kind of figure out what the situation is. There's like I said, the set production pieces are really neat, and I mean, there's got to be more characters that are going to be coming out. So.
All right, you in the black shirt with the beard and the glasses, roar!
Yeah, I actually love the energy. It's kind of like midday. The sun is out and it's starting to get pretty hot. This is all under the shades, and I think I'm just gonna hang out here for a little while and check out what other characters are coming out. The Pixar Hell Party over there in Disneyland was so much fun. I ended up spending way more time over there than I had originally anticipated. I pretty much spent like a good two and a half hours there. Saw 2 sets of the performances on stage. It was really cute. I mean, they taught you some dances, they introduced some characters, and then they had characters sprinkled about with their props and everything, so we got to take a picture with them. I ended up waiting for Ember and Wade, who finally came out, so that was amazing. They look so good though. I mean, like the costume just looks really good. And they really capture sort of like Amber's fieriness as well as Wade's translucency. So I thought that was really impressive. All right, I didn't get to see Luca. I think Luca is taking care of some of the stuff by I don't know what he's fixing, Julia's Vespa, or he's just fishing or whatever. I don't know what he's doing, but he is not there. But and I don't know if Ian was showing up either. Farley was there. Ian was probably practicing his magic somewhere else. I don't know what what they were doing, but luckily we'll get to see them at the parade. So instead of waiting around, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and head back into DCA, and then hopefully we can catch Mr. Incredible. Mission accomplished. Finally met Mr. Incredible. He looked incredible in his classic Mr. Incredible super suit. Now I'm gonna head on over to Cars Land again to attempt Radiator Space Racers. Yeah, that one, the wait time is going up. I mean, I think people really wanted to ride that ride. That is the same sort of ride mechanism as Test Track 2.0, but Test Track has just, I believe, closed for extended refurbishment over there in Epcot. So who knows what it's going to be in its next iteration, Test Track 3.0. But Radiator Springs Racers will always have a special place in my heart because I think it's a better ride. I mean, if that's the line that is all the way out here, ooh, this might be some. Just got done with Radiator Springs Racers. Yeah, single riders. That was actually probably closer to 30 minutes, but it wasn't bad at all. The ride, the wait line for standby was an hour and a half. Even the cast members made announcements like, "Are you sure you want to wait that long? You can easily move on over to single rider. That's probably going to be a lot faster." I don't know if you've noticed, but these rock formations look like old classical, I want to say Cadillac tail fins. So I think there are about 6 of them. I can't name the years, but I feel like they're all from the 1960s.
We'd rather show Mom the photo.
You know, let me know. Like late 50s to early 60s, I want to say. Can you see it? I mean, that one is pretty obvious, as with that one. I think the last thing before our dessert dining package for the parade viewing is going to be the red panda bao bun. Not sure if it's a savory bao bun or a sweet. I'm hoping for a savory, but I think this is like a little tub of chili oil, so I'm thinking it's probably savory. So let's open her up and check it out. Ooh, yeah, I think that might be chicken, and then it's got some chive and carrot and cabbage. Ooh, that looks really good. And then, you know, red for turning red, I guess, for the red panda. So we're gonna dip the sauce and dip the bao into the chili sauce. It's really interesting because, I don't know, lately Disney's on this like super hot kick. So if you've ever had a bao bun over there by Disneyland, by the Tropical Hideaway, I want to say, this is very similar to that. In fact, I think it's exactly the same, except they just put a little bit of red food coloring over it. We're all seated, so the way it worked was actually pretty simple. So you have to wait until your reservation is all, you know, called, your table is ready. So then they have a little bit of a line back there with the podium. Once your post notification or text you get, you go over there, and then they'll give you a, you know, very classic Disney wristband, and then, you know, your server, well, somebody will take you to your table. I actually opt for a high top. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously there's pros and cons to each. I mean, the ones that are at the lower top, you have that railing right in front, but the higher top, you're obviously further behind. All right, taking a look at the spread here. That is a Monsters Inc. macaron, I believe, and this is a Rice Krispie. This is a cocoa-inspired bun cake, and it's churro flavors apparently. This thing tastes, it's a macaron, then it tastes like grape soda. And then we've got, I can't remember exactly what that is. That looks like a 3-layered cake. And on this side, like I mentioned, Disneyland loves their like cheese. So here we got the charcuterie half, you got a Baby Bell, and I think that's like a brie, and then some, you know, cold cuts and grapes and some crackers. So yeah, that's your spread. Like I said, you know, with Disneyland dining packages, they tend to be pretty dessert heavy, but you know, this actually looks pretty good, and it's kind of cute. It's got, you know, it's a little star, and then I'm actually very curious about the churro flavored bun cake, and then yeah, so all right, we're gonna dig in, and then I think one of my cast members will come over and tell me more about the drink choices. Oh, I forgot to mention, they also give you napkins or utensils, so you don't need to always be using your little paws. Okay, I'm probably gonna start with something a little bit more towards the savory end. So we're gonna do the cured meats and some cheese, and go from there. Yeah, you got about, I think, 45 minutes to eat-ish, and then the parade will start, and then, you know, and then you're done. So they're pretty busy, actually. I mean, this whole corridor door is pretty much filled, and then there's some seating over there on the far side too. I don't know if that's part of the dessert dining package, most likely, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of a popular party. Yeah, the cast member just reminded me that this is the Up-inspired grape soda macaron, and it tastes like grape soda. That I'm actually kind of looking forward to. But I told you I was hungry, so I pretty much kind of blazed through all the savory options. All the cheese is gone, all like the grapes are gone, and the cured meat is gone too. So I'm gonna try to pace myself. My cast member hasn't come by to explain the drink order yet. Sounds like there's still people that are checking in. They're pretty much giving people all the food before they take the drink orders. So I'm actually very curious about the cocoa bun cake that tastes like a churro. I'm sure it's probably like a churro mix. So very sweet, very, very sweet. But yeah, I mean, I get the little bit of the churro feel. So not bad, just definitely sweet. Coffee right now would be a really, really good companion to this. And let me see about this 3-layer cake. Red, blue, and yellow. The cake, I think, is a lot lighter, but again, very, very sweet. You know, on second thought, I'm actually really digging the churro, but the churro bun cake, but I really wish I have some coffee to balance that out a little bit. Actually, really interested to try the grape soda. This has so far been my favorite. It is still pretty sweet, but you can definitely taste the grapeness in here. Yeah, things are so sweet. I pretty much have to have some crackers to just balance that sweetness out. Sometimes you just have to count on your saltines to like neutralize your palate a little bit. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty, definitely dessert heavy. So if you're counting on this particular party as a dinner option, I would probably think twice before you definitely eat something before or consider eating something after for sure. In terms of the soft drink options they have Diet Coke, Coke, and Sprite. And then obviously they have water, which, you know, I definitely need some water. But in terms of the other specialty drinks, there is a mocktail that looks really pretty. There's like an edible flower on top. I can't remember exactly what it is in here, but it's like grapefruit soda. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably completely wrong. And then they also have this iced coffee with whipped cream and a little bit of fruity pebble on top. Looks kind of cute. And then the other one is the iced tea with a lemon. So yeah, I'm actually gonna try to, just based on how sweet everything is, definitely want to give this coffee a shot. Oh gosh. You know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me a little bit of the black cap from Galaxy's Edge, Docking Bay 7. They have something that's very similar to this. You know, like how that's reminding me is even the ice, you can taste a little bit of that sweetness. So this is exactly what it tastes like. It's quite good. I think again, everything else right now on my plate, it's all dessert based. So I'm really glad to have a little bit of the coffee to kind of balance that out. All right, and I think this is just regular old iced tea. There's nothing, just iced tea. Nothing tremendously remarkable about it, but I mean, it's nice and refreshing. And then I am curious about this mocktail. Pineapple juice, probably. Yeah. This is not overtly sweet. I think it's like soda water and like pineapple juice. I actually kind of like this. This is not sweet at all. I was expecting like overpowering sweetness. That is not bad. And of course, I had to get myself a Diet Coke. So yeah, got pretty much everything, and while having just a little bit of a bitterness in my taste, in that little bit of bitterness really cuts down the sugariness of the dessert. So definitely grab something that's a little bit bitter, because this plate right now, aside from the more savory half, which is not even half, probably a savory quarter, everything else is very, very sweet. Good if you have a sweet tooth. This is a good party for you. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit more savory, this might be something that's I would definitely get something better to balance it out. So, all right, we're about 15 minutes away from the parade itself. Like I said, yesterday I caught a little bit of that event towards the tail end, and so today really looking forward to sitting down, watching the parade. You don't have to really worry about grabbing, camping for a seat or anything like that. So that is kind of the thing that you're paying for, just having to being able to sit down, have something to drink, have something to eat, and watch the parade at your leisure. So there you have it. The Rice Krispie is exactly what it tastes like, perhaps with a little bit of food coloring, but. I'm actually a little bit intimidated at this huge cookie. This is Monsters Inc. inspired, so got a little bit of Sully, a little bit of Mike Wazowski, half and half. So I think we're just gonna take a bite in the middle, get the best of both worlds.
Hey everybody, it's almost time! I can hardly wait! Well, you don't have to wait very long. It doesn't just...
Actually, kind of like it. It's not a hard cookie. It's more like those pretty bigger doughy cookies. So it's quite good. I think it's got chocolate chip inside too. Right off the bat because I was hungry. But in terms of the dessert portion, everything is pretty good. I mean, it's definitely desserty. But my favorite, aside from the coffee, I think I actually like the Monsters Inc. doughy cookie. That one is pretty good. I mean, Rice Krispie, you really can't go wrong with it. Rice Krispie treats, a little star. The cake is the Pixar cake is pretty light. Now I get it. It's the Pixar colors, the yellow, blue, and red. And I want to like the churro bun cake, but I think it's just a little bit too sweet for me. But the grape soda one is pleasantly, I'm pleasantly surprised because you can really taste the grapeness from it. So all in all, yeah, I'm, probably eaten about half of all my dessert. Maybe, I don't know if they'll give you a box or something afterwards to take home. Well, speaking of boxes, my cast member just brought me a box, which is perfect. I think people probably really can't finish all of the dessert. So yeah, this will be breakfast or something dessert for a little while since we've got a few to take home. parade was actually really delightful. So I got to watch most of it yesterday. It's definitely short on the shorter side, but they definitely have some interesting characters, like the folks from Up. They certainly Inside Out, obviously with the new movie and everything coming out, the popularity has regained. In terms of the dining package, the back view where I was sitting, there is definitely, the view is a little obstructed. You got the light pole and the umbrellas and everything. I thought it was going to be better than that, but you're kind of further away from the road, so definitely if you're gonna pick one, I would opt for the lower tables that are closer to the street, so you can see the parade a lot better. Well, like I said, these parades, you really don't need to camp in order to grab a really good seat, especially since they have like 2 parades a day. Usually the later ones tend to be the less crowded. So I don't think it's necessary to do it. But of course, when you've been walking all day, you just want to kind of sit down and enjoy a beverage and some sweets. That is certainly one option you can opt for. So do I think it's worth it? I mean, the price point, I think right now, when it's currently at $69 per person over 2, the age of 2, so the adults and children, it's pretty much the same deal. You do get unlimited beverages, but it just really depends on the speed in which your cast member is able to kind of refill your drinks and bring them back. Mine was lovely. She even offered to, grab me a couple more, so that was really nice of her. So yeah, at the end of the day, the food is very dessert heavy, like I mentioned. So if you're not into dessert, if you're not into sweets, this is probably might not be worth it to you. So yeah, I think I did quite a bit today. Lots of rides. Pretty much all of the Pixar rides here in DCA, minus the Toy Story Midway Mania, as well as the one Buzz Lightyear over in Disneyland. Like I said, those are more like, more competitive, and I just decided to just not gonna get angry and feel bad for myself for not being able to score very high. Other than that, we also met some characters at the party. That was really cute, and saw Mr. and Mrs. Incredibles in their classic suit. So yeah, I think it was a very, very, very fun-filled. Oh yeah, all the snacks. Oh hello, how could I not have remembered the snacks? So yeah, all in all, it was a fun-filled day. I really enjoyed my little Pixar Fest day here in Disneyland, day 2 of my little trip. Tomorrow's going to be a bit of a lighter day. It's Monday, so gotta get the week started. So all I have planned really is the Phantasmic dining party. I think that one's actually a dinner package, so it's not going to be just dessert. Oh, thank goodness. So that's all I have planned for tomorrow, and then I think Tuesday we're doing a tour on the Lily Bell, so that will be fun. And then a couple other things that I've got planned for this trip. So hopefully you've been enjoying my little vlog series here in Disneyland, and I'm gonna close out the vlog right here. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.